Chosen ones, it's very important to understand that you have got to become your own fan. I say it as it is. You are going to become your own fan. In other words, when things are going okay, victory, you're the one that is going to clap for yourself. You're going to become your own celebrity. You see, when you embark on a spiritual journey and you start to see the fakery that is out there, the foolery that you've been involved that never made any sense, you're going to start to understand that you have always been your own celebrity. There's nothing wrong with having a person that you like, an individual who does something you enjoy, and they are your local celebs. Some people call them celebs. It's okay. You can always tune in and see what they are doing. Maybe sometimes they give you some little bit of motivation. But upon awakening, you're going to start to see how much power and how much of yourself have you been giving away to these so-called celebrities. And you will then realize that you have actually given them a lot of power. You see, the thing is, you can watch something without getting attached. You can involve yourself in something without fully getting attached, because it is the attachment that makes it the problem. The reason why you see people going in circles is because they are following behind their celebrities. Because they saw so and so wearing this shirt, they're going to wear it. You guys have reached an extent whereby you are now wearing shirts that have got local celebrities written on them. You see, you have got to understand your power, chosen ones. You have got to understand your power. Not only have you got to understand your power, you have got to stop giving away that power to people that really don't deserve it. Celebrities, some of them are very dark celebrities, I'm not talking about dark in complexion, that they are black. I'm talking about dark whereby they may be involved in very dark occultic practices, things they have done to get where they are that have nothing to do with you. My chosen ones, it is time to wake up. The things they have done to get where they are, that if somebody sat with you and they told you these things that these people have done, you will surely never have anything to do with them. You don't want to get involved. You will not even ever attend their shows. When you awaken, you realize that you have spent so many years running behind people. Why are you supposed to be running behind people when you're supposed to be running the show yourself? Why are you allowing yourself? Why have you been allowing yourself to run behind people? Because they are famous. They are so rich, they are popular. When you're the one that has been supposed to be running the show. You see? And when I'm talking about celebrities, I'm not talking about only people that are famous. I can even talk about people in your own family that you have given away too much power. Your parent has been the one that has been dictating your love life. They've been dictating your lifestyle, clothes you wear, the food you eat, all these things, which is okay because the parent virtually they guide their children. But you see, sometimes we have been caught up in this fake celebrity lifestyle, where instead of focusing inwards to build ourselves and do the things that need to be done, the only thing we did was give away our power to celebrities. So it is very vital for you to understand that you have always been the celebrity. You have always been the person that was supposed to be running the show, chosen ones. You have always been the person that was meant to hold the mic. The people that was holding the mic back in those days, the ones you used to celebrate, they was holding the mic. You was the one listening. You was the one that was meant to hold the mic. Some of those celebrities that you adore, every time they show up, you're screaming for nothing. I don't even know what you're screaming about. A lot of those people, they are very low vibrational. You have got to understand, you know. Being rich doesn't mean that a person is high vibrational because they have a lot of money and you see them driving these McLarens and all these whatever Porsche, cars and what. It doesn't mean a person is high vibrational because they are too rich, you know. There's a lot of celebrities who are thriving off of swap destiny. The wealth that is actually they are enjoying, that wealth belonged to somebody else. They could even have sacrificed other things or people to get where they are. So before you really understand these people, I want you to take time before you give them your power. The more you worship something, you put a lot of energy into that thing, and eventually you're unconsciously going to be worshiping, and that person or celebrity is going to be stealing your energy. Every time you go to sleep, instead of being productive, getting something in the making, what can I do today? What can I, maybe create something, whatever. You're on the news watching your favorite news anchor, whatever. You on the phones listening to whoever so and so released the new song. Who cares? Who cares about celebrities, ladies and gentlemen? Who cares? You can listen to something without getting attached. There's a difference. So when I'm talking about celebrities, I'm not saying don't listen to their whatever, don't like what they're doing. There's a difference between enjoying something and watching something, a music maybe for a change, you want something for entertainment, to listen to a song, it boosts your mood without getting attached to it, is what I'm trying to say. The problem is not the celebrity, the problem is the attachment and the power that you give them. Too much to the extent where you are now forgetting to live your life because your life evolves around a certain celebrity that you've always worshipped from the beginning for a couple of years. So by the time you figure out that you've wasted all these years and time and energy in someone, you are now realizing that you could have done a lot of things to better your life and to improve your own life. But you gave so many years away focusing and pushing so much energy in a particular celebrity. Instead of you waiting for the new song to come out, when is the new song going to be released, which new album is coming out, you can't be bothered less. You can't be bothered less. So you don't have to be out there on the lookout. Your favorite celebrity released a new song. They bought a new car. You're all over their cars making pictures. It's not worth it. There's a lot more you can do when you realize you have always been your own celebrity. Choose the ones. Okay? You have always been the person that you've been waiting for. It was never out there, it was always within you. Don't make people take away your power by you injecting and giving them a lot of power. It is going to drive you and drag you very far away from yourself. By the time you know it, you will have wasted a lot of time and energy worshipping the wrong people. Again, you can engage, you can watch, you can listen, but do not get too attached. Attached to those people. That's what I'm trying to say. Attachment is the problem. Listening or watching is okay, but attachment is the problem. Okay? So use your discernment. Okay? Take your power back. Find something that motivates you. Work on something new. Create a project, but don't give away too much power and energy in celebrities that don't even know anything about you. You know? So drop us a comment, like the page, and subscribe. You guys know I do love and appreciate your support. Please book a session. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Denzo Mos signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.